Good evening. I'm Damian Brutus, and welcome to the Shea Theater. So, today, what we're gonna be doing today is we're gonna be watching the Hedda Gabler play. All right, presented to you by the Department of Theater Arts. So, Hedda Gabler, the play. What is it about? Hedda Gabler. So, Hedda Gabler play. Basically, a lot of drama, tension, a lot coming at you. So, a lot of questions and characters that just leave you guessing. The following play, in live stream, is brought to you only by the radio and television department and students here at Suffolk County Community College. And shout out to the crew members here today who are going to be helping us out, bringing the show from here to you guys at home. So sit back, relax, grab a snack, and enjoy the show. See you later.
production of Hedda Gabler. Please be aware that this production features loud noise. In case of an emergency, exits are located on the right, left, and rear of the theater. Food and beverages are not allowed in the auditorium. Due to copyright laws, recording devices and photography are not permitted. Out of respect for your fellow playgoers and performers, please take a moment to turn off all cell phones and refrain from text messaging during the performance. Thank you for your cooperation and support of Suffolk County Community College. Enjoy the show.
point, eh?
Yes, so that Hedda needn't be ashamed of me. We happen to go out together.
You always think of everything, Aunt Julia. But look here. Suppose we sit comfortably on the sofa and have a little chat till Hedda comes.
What a delight it is to have you again, as large as life, warm in the eyes, George. My George, my poor brother's own boy.
And a delight it is for me to see you again, Aunt Julia. You who have been father and mother in one to me.
Yes, I know you will always keep a place in your heart from old arms.
And what about Aunt Rena? No improvement, eh?
No, you can scarcely look for any improvement in her case, poor thing. There she lies, helpless as she has lain for all these years, but heaven grant, I may not lose her yet to life. For if I did, I don't know what to make of my life, George, especially now that I haven't you to look after anymore.
There.
To think that here you were married man, George, that you should be the one to carry off Hedda Gabler, the beautiful Hedda Gabler. Only think of it. She that was so beset with admirers.
Yes, I fancy I have several friends who would like to stand in my shoes, eh?
And then this fine long wedding tour you had, more than 6 months.
Well, for me, it has been a sort of tour of research as well. I've had so much to do grubbing among old records. And to read no end of books, Auntie.
Yes, I suppose so, but listen now, George. Have you nothing special to tell me?
As to our journey,
Yes.
I can't think of anything except what I told you in my letter. I had a doctor's degree conferred to me, but that I told you yesterday.
Yes, you did, but what I mean is, haven't you any expectations?
Expectations?
Why, you know, George, I'm old auntie.
Yes, of course I have expectations.
Ah,
I have every expectation of being a professor one of these days.
oh yes, a professor.
Indeed, I may say I'm certain of it. But, my dear Auntie, you know all about that already.
Yes, of course I do. You were quite right there. But we are talking about your journey. You must have cost a great deal of money, George.
Well, you see, my handsome traveling scholarship went a good way.
But I can't understand how you could have made it far enough to.
No, that's not easy to understand, eh?
And especially traveling with a lady. They tell me that makes it ever so much more expensive.
Yes, it makes it a little more expensive. But Hedda had to have this trip, Auntie. She really had to. Nothing else would have done.
No, I suppose not. Wedding tour seems to be quite indispensable nowadays. But tell me now, George, have you gone thoroughly over the house yet?
Yes, you may be sure I have. I've been afoot ever since daylight.
And what do you think of it all?
I'm delighted, quite delighted. Only I can't think of what we are to do with these 2 empty rooms here.
Oh, my dear George, I dare say you may find some use for them in the course of time.
You mean as my library pieces, eh?
Yes, quite so, my dear boy. It was your library I was thinking of.
I'm especially pleased on Hedda's account. Often, before we were engaged, she said she would never care to live anywhere but in Secretary Fox Villa.
Yes, it was lucky that this very house should come into the market just after you had started.
Yes, Auntie, the luck was on our side, wasn't it, eh?
But the expense, my dear George, you will find it very expensive, all this.
Yes, I suppose I shall, Aunt.
Oh, frightfully.
How much do you think? In round numbers, eh?
Oh, I can't even guess until all the accounts come in.
Well, fortunately, Judge Bragg has secured the most favorable terms for me, so he said in a letter to Hedda.
Yes, and don't be uneasy, my dear boy. Besides, I've given security on the furniture and all the carpets.
Security? You? My dear Aunt Julia, what sort of security could you give?
I have given a mortgage in our annuity.
What? On your... and Aunt Rena's annuity?
Yes, I knew of no other plan, you see.
Are you out of your senses? It's all you and Aunt Rena have left to live upon.
Well, don't get so excited about it. It was a matter of form, you know. Judge Brack assured me of that. It was he that was kind enough to arrange the whole affair for me. A mere matter of form, he said.
Yes, that may be all very well, but nevertheless...
You will have your own salary to depend upon. And good heavens, even if we did have to pay for it to eke things out of it at the start, why, it would be nothing but a pleasure to us.
Oh, Auntie, will you never be tired of making sacrifices for me?
Having any other happiness in this world would smooth away from you, my dear boy. You have had neither father nor mother to depend on. And we have reached the goal, George. Things have looked black enough for us sometimes, but thank heaven, now you have nothing to fear.
Yes, it is really marvelous how everything has turned out for the best.
And the people who opposed you, who wanted to bar the way from you, now you have them at your feet. They have fallen, George. Your most dangerous rival has fallen as the worst. Now he has to lie in the bed and wait for himself. For
Have you heard anything of Isla? Since I went away, I mean.
Only that he is said to have published a new book.
What? I read Bloodlord? Recently, eh?
Yes, so they say, but heaven knows whether it can be worth it. Ah, when your new book appears, George, that will be another story. What is it to be about?
It will deal with the domestic industries of Brabant during the Middle Ages.
Amazing, to be able to write on such a subject as that.
However, it may be some time before the book is ready. I have all these collections to arrange first, you see.
Yes, collecting and arranging. No one can beat you at that.
I am looking forward eagerly to setting to work at it. Especially now that I have my own delightful home to work in.
And most of all, now that you have the wife of your heart, my dear George.
So yes, Aunt Julia, Hedda, she's the best part of it all. I believe I hear her coming, eh?
Good morning, my dear Hedda. Good morning and a hearty welcome.
Good morning, dear Miss Tessman. So early a call. That is kind of you.
Well, has the bride slept well in her new home?
Oh yes, thanks. Passively.
Passively? Come, that's good, Hedda. You were sleeping like a stone when I got up.
Fortunately. Of course one always has to accustom oneself to new surroundings, Miss Tessman. Little by little. Oh, look there, the servant has gone and opened the veranda door and let in a whole flood of sunshine.
Well, then we will shut.
No, not that. Tessman, please draw the curtains. That will give it a softer light.
All right. There, Hedda. Now you have both shade and fresh air.
Yes. Fresh air we certainly must have with all these stacks of flowers. But won't you sit down, Miss Tessman?
No, thank you. Now that I see that everything is all right here, thank heaven. I must be getting home again. Poor Rita's lying longing for me, poor thing.
Give her my best luck, Aunt. And say I shall look in and see her later in the day.
Yes, I'll be sure to tell her. But bye-bye, George. I had almost forgotten. I have something for you here.
What is it, Aunt Julia, eh?
Look here, my dear boy.
I declare, have you really saved these for me, Aunt Julia? Hedda, isn't this touching?
Well, what is it?
My morning shoes, my slippers.
Indeed. I remember you often spoke of them while we were abroad.
Yes, I miss them terribly. And now you shall see them, Hedda.
Thanks, I really don't care about it.
Only think, as ill as she was, Aunt Rena embroidered these for me. You can't think of how many associations cling to them.
Scarcely for me.
Of course, not for Hedda, George.
Only now that she belongs to the family, I thought.
We shall never get on with the servant, Tessman.
Not get on with Berta?
What puts that into your head, eh?
Look there! She's gone and left her old bonnet lying about on a chair.
Why, Hedda?
Just fancy if anyone should come in and see.
But Hedda, that's Aunt Julia's bonnet.
Is it? Yes, indeed it's mine. And what's more, it's not old, Madam Hedda.
I really did not look closely at it, Miss Tessman.
Let me tell you, it was the first time I've worn it. The very first time.
And a very nice bonnet it is, too. Quite a beauty.
My parasol. Ah, here. So this is mine too, not Berta's.
A new bonnet and a new parasol. Only think, Hedda.
Very handsome indeed.
Yes, it is, isn't it, eh? But Auntie, take a good look at Hedda before you go. See how handsome she is?
Oh, my dear boy, there's nothing new in that. Hedda was always lovely.
Yes, but do you not notice what splendid condition she is in? How she is filled out on the journey?
Oh, do be quiet.
Filled out.
Of course, you don't notice it so much now that she has that dress on. But I can see.
Oh, you can't see anything.
It must be the mountain air in the tie wall.
I am exactly as I was when I started.
So you insist, but I am certain you are not. Don't you agree with me, Auntie?
Hedda is lovely, lovely, lovely. God bless and preserve Hedda Tessman, for George's sake.
Oh, let me go.
I shall not let a day pass without coming to see you.
No, you won't. Will you, Auntie, eh?
Goodbye. Goodbye.
Can you imagine what was the matter with her?
I scarcely know her, you see. Is she not often like that?
No, not as she was today.
Do you think she was annoyed about the bonnet?
Oh, scarcely at all. Perhaps a little, at the moment.
But what an idea! To pitch her bonnet about in the drawing room. No one does that sort of thing.
You may be sure Aunt Julia won't do it again.
In any case, I shall manage to make my peace with her.
Oh, yes, my dear Hedda, if only you would.
When you call this afternoon, you might invite her to spend the evening here.
I will indeed. And if you could do one more thing that would delight her heart,
What is it?
if you could only prevail on yourself to call her dear. For my sake, Hedda, eh?
No, Tesman, you really mustn't ask it of me. I've told you so already. I shall try to call her aunt, and you must be satisfied with that.
Well, only now that you belong to the family,
I can't in the least see why.
is there anything the matter with you, Hedda, eh?
I am only looking at my old piano. It doesn't go at all well with all the other things.
The first time I draw my salary, we'll see about exchanging it.
No exchanging. I don't want to part with it. Suppose we put it there, in the inner room, and then get another here in its place, when it's convenient, I mean.
Yes, of course we can do that.
These flowers were not here last night when we arrived.
Aunt Julia must have brought them for you.
The visiting card. Shall return later in the day. Can you guess whose card it is?
No, who's eh?
The name is Mrs. Elmsted.
Is it really? Sheriff Elliston's wife, Miss Rising?
Exactly. The girl with the irritating hair that she was always showing off. Old flame of yours, I've been told.
Oh, but that didn't last long. And it was before I met you, Hedda. But fancy her being in town.
It's odd that she should call upon us. I've scarcely seen her since we left school.
I haven't seen her either for heaven knows how long. I wonder how she can endure to live in such an out-of-the-way hole, eh?
Tell me, Tesman, isn't it somewhere near there that either Lovborg is living?
Yes, he is somewhere in that part of the country.
That lady, ma'am, that brought the flowers a little while ago, is here again.
Ah, is she? Well, please show her in. How do you do, my dear Mrs. Elmsted? It's delightful to see you again.
Yes, it's a very long time since we met.
And we too, eh?
Thanks for your lovely flowers.
Oh, not at all. I would have come straight here yesterday afternoon, but I heard that you were away.
Have you just come to town, eh?
I arrived yesterday about midday. Oh, I was quite in despair when I heard that you were not at home.
In despair, how so?
Why, my dear Mrs. Rising, I mean, Mrs. Elmsted.
I hope that you were not in any trouble.
Yes, I am. And I don't know another living creature here that I can turn to.
Come, let us sit here on the sofa.
I am too restless to sit down.
Oh, no, you're not. Come here.
Well, what is it, Mrs. Elmsted?
Has anything particular happened to you at home?
Yes and no. I am so anxious. You should not misunderstand me.
Then your best plan is to tell us the whole story, Mrs. Elmsted.
I suppose that's what you've come for, eh?
Yes, of course it is. Well then, I must tell you, if you don't already know that, Ivor Gabler is in town too.
At Lovborg.
What? Has other Gabler come back? Only to fancy that, Hedda.
I hear it.
He's been here a week already. Just fancy, a whole week. In this terrible town alone and with so many temptations on all sides.
But, my dear Mrs. Elmsted, how does he concern you so much?
He was the children's teacher.
Your children?
My husband's, I have none.
Your stepchildren's then.
Yes.
Was he, I don't know how to express it, was he regular enough in his habits to be fit for his post, eh?
For the last few years, his conduct has been irreproachable.
Has it indeed? Fancy that, Hedda.
Perfectly irreproachable, I assure you, in every respect. All the same, now that I know he is here, and with a large sum of money in his hands, I can't help but being in mortal fear for him.
Why did he not remain with you and your husband?
After his book was published, he became too restless and unsettled to remain with us.
Oh, yes. Aunt Julia told me that he had published a new book.
Yes, a big book dealing with the march of civilization in broad outline, as it were. It came out about a fortnight ago. And since it has sold so well and been so much read and made such a sensation.
It hasn't indeed. It must have been something he had lying by since his better days.
Long ago, you mean?
Yes.
No, he's written it all since he has been with us, within the last year.
Isn't that good news, Hedda? Think of that.
Only it could last.
Have you seen him here in town?
No, not yet.
Do you know, it seems to me a bit odd of your husband.
My husband, what?
That he should send you to town on such an errand. That he does not come himself and look after his friend.
No, my husband has no time, and besides, I had some shopping to do.
Now, that is quite a different matter.
And now I beg and you, Mr. Testman. Receive Albert Lovborg kindly if he comes to you, and that he is sure to do. For you see, you were such good friends in the old days, and that you were interested in the same studies, the same branch of science, as far as I can understand.
We used to be, at any rate.
That is why I beg you so earnestly that you too, will keep a sharp eye upon him. For you will promise me that, Mr. Testman, won't you?
With the greatest of pleasures, Mrs. Rising.
Elveston.
I assure you I shall do all I possibly can for Ilar's Lovborg. You may rely upon me.
How kind of you. Thank you. You see, my husband is so very fond of him.
You ought to write to him, Testman. Perhaps he may not care to come to you of his own accord.
Yes, perhaps that would be the right thing to do, Hedda, eh?
If only you would.
I'll write this moment. Have you his address, Mrs. Rising? Mrs. Elmstead.
Yes, here it is.
Good. Then I'll go in. By the by, my slippers? Oh. Here.
Be sure to write him a cordial, friendly letter. And a good long one, too.
Yes, I will.
Oh, but please, please don't say anything to show that I have suggested this.
No. How would you think I would, eh?
There. We have killed two birds with one stone.
What do you mean?
Could you not see that I wanted him to go? That I might speak to you alone?
About the same thing?
Precisely.
But there is nothing more, Mrs. Testman, absolutely nothing.
Oh, but there is a great deal more, I can see that. Sit here, and we'll have a cozy, confidential chat.
But my dear Mrs. Testman, I was really on the point of going.
Oh, you can't be in such a hurry. Well, now tell me something about your life at home.
Oh, that is just what I care least to speak about.
But to me, dear, why weren't we schoolfellows?
Yes, but you were in the class above me. Oh, how dreadfully afraid of you I was then.
Oh, afraid of me?
Yes, dreadfully. When we met on the stairs, you always used to pull my hair.
Did I really?
Yes, and once you said you would burn it off my head.
Oh, that was all nonsense, of course.
Yes, but since then, too, we have drifted so far apart from each other. Our circles have been so entirely different.
Well, then we must try to drift together again. Now listen, at school we called each other by our Christian names.
No, I'm sure you must be mistaken.
No, not at all. I remember quite distinctly. Now, we will renew our old friendship. There. Now you must call me Hedda.
How good and kind you are. I am not used to such kindness.
Oh, there, there. And I shall call you my dear Tora.
My name is Taya.
Why, of course, I meant Taya. So, are you not accustomed to goodness and kindness, Taya? Not in your own home?
Oh, if only I had a home. But I haven't any. I have never had a home.
I almost suspected as much.
Yes.
I don't quite remember. Was it not as housekeeper that you first went to Mr. Elston's?
I really went as a governess, but his wife, his late wife, was an invalid and rarely left her room. So I had to look after the housekeeping as well.
And then, at last, you became mistress of the house.
Yes, it did.
Let me see. About how long ago was that?
My marriage?
Yes.
5 years ago?
To be sure, it must be that.
For those 5 years, or at all events, the last 2 or 3 of them. Oh, if you could only imagine.
Eilert Lovborg has been in your neighborhood about 3 years, hasn't he?
Eilert Lovborg? Yes, he has.
Have you known him here in town?
Scarcely at all. I mean, I knew him by name, of course.
But you saw a good deal of him in the country.
Yes, he came to us every day, for you see, he gave the children lessons. For in the long run, I couldn't manage it all myself.
No, that's clear. And your husband? I suppose he's often away from home.
Yes, being sheriff and all, he has to travel about a good deal in his district.
Taya. My poor sweet Taya. Now you must tell me everything, exactly as it stands. What sort of man is your husband, Taya? I mean, you know, in everyday life. Is he kind to you?
I'm sure he means well in everything.
I should think he must be altogether too old for you. There's at least 20 years difference between you, is there not?
Yes, that is true too. Everything about him is repellent to me. We have not a thought in common. We have no single point of sympathy, he and I.
But is he not fond of you all the same? In his own way?
Oh, I really don't know. I think he regards me simply as a useful property. Then again, it does not cost much to keep me. I am not expensive.
That is stupid of you.
It cannot be otherwise, not for him. I don't think he really cares for anyone but himself, and perhaps a little for the children.
And for either Lovborg, Taya.
For either Lovborg. What's that, dear Ed?
Well, my dear, I should say that when he sends you after him all the way to town, and besides, you said so yourself, to Testman.
Did I? Yes, I suppose I did. No, I may just as well make a clean breast long story short, my husband did not know I was coming.
What, your husband didn't know it?
No, for that matter, he was away from home himself. He was traveling. Oh, I could bear it no longer, Hedda. I couldn't indeed, so utterly alone, as I should have been in future.
Well, and then?
And then I packed some of my things, what I needed most, as quietly as possible, and then I left the house.
Without a word?
Yes, and took the train to town.
Why, my good dear Taya, to think of you daring to do it.
What else can I possibly do?
But what do you think your husband will say when you go home again?
Back to him?
Of course.
I shall never go back to him again.
Then you have left your home for good and all.
Yes, there was nothing else to be done.
But to take flight so openly.
Oh, it is impossible to keep things of that sort secret.
But what do you think people will say of you, Taya?
People may say what they like for aught I care. I have done nothing but what I've had to do.
But what are your plans now? What do you think of doing?
Do I really not know? I only know this. I must live here where either love or is, if I am to live at all.
Tell me, Taya, how did this friendship between you and either Lovewell come about?
Oh, it grew up gradually. I gained a sort of influence over him.
Indeed.
He gave up his old habits for me, not because I asked him to, for I never dared to do that. Of course, he saw how repulsive they were to me, and so he dropped them.
Then you have reclaimed him, as the saying goes, my little Taya.
So he says himself at any rate. And he, on his side, has made a real human being of me, taught me to think and to understand so many things.
Did he give you lessons too, then?
No, not exactly lessons, but he talked to me. Talked about the infinity of things. And then came a lovely, happy time where I began to share in his work, when he allowed me to help him.
Oh, he did he?
Yes, he never wrote anything without my assistance.
You were two good comrades, in fact.
Comrades, yes, fancy how that is the very word he used. I ought to feel perfectly happy, and yet I cannot, for I don't know how long it will last.
Are you no sure of him in that?
A woman's shadow stands between either Lovewell and me.
But who can that be?
Oh, I really don't know. Someone who knew his past. Someone he's never been able to wholly forget.
What has he told you about this?
It was only once, quite vaguely alluded to it.
Well, what did he say?
He said that when they parted, she threatened to shoot him with a pistol.
Oh, nonsense. No one does that sort of thing.
No, and that is why I think it must have been that red-haired singing woman whom he
Yes,
once.
very likely.
They always used to say of her she carried loaded
Oh,
firearms.
then of course it must have been she.
Now, just fancy, Hedda. I hear that this singing woman, that she is in town again. Oh, I don't know what to do.
Hush. Here comes Tesman. Taya, this must all remain between you and me.
There now, the epistle is finished.
That's right. And now Mrs. Elvsted is just going. Wait a moment, I'll go with you to the garden room.
Do you think Berta could post the letter, Hedda dear?
I will tell her to.
Judge Brack wishes to know if Miss Testman will receive them.
Yes, ask Judge Brack to come in. And Tim, put this letter in the post.
Yes, ma'am.
May one venture to call so early in the day?
Of course one may.
You are welcome at any time. Judge Brack, this rising.
Ah, delighted.
It's nice to have a look at you by daylight, Judge.
So you find me altered.
A little younger, I think.
Thank you so much.
What do you think of Hedda, eh? Doesn't she look flourishing? She is actually...
Oh, do leave me alone. You haven't thanked Judge Brack for all the trouble he has taken.
Oh, nonsense. It was a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, you are a friend indeed. But here stands Taya, all impatience to be off. So, au revoir, Judge. I shall be back again presently.
Well, is your wife tolerably satisfied?
Yes, we can't thank you sufficiently. Of course, she talked of a little rearrangement here and there, and one or two things are still wanting. We shall have to buy some additional trifle.
Indeed.
But we won't trouble you about these things. Shan't we sit down, eh?
For a moment, thanks. There is something I wanted to speak to you about, my dear Testament.
Indeed? Oh, I understand. I suppose it's the serious part of the frolic that is coming now, eh?
Oh, the money part of the question isn't so very pressing, though, for that matter, I wish we had gone a little more economically to work.
But that would never have done, you know. Think of Hedda, my dear fellow. You who know her so well. I couldn't possibly ask her to put up with a shabby style of living.
No, that is just the difficulty.
Unfortunately, it can't be long till I receive my appointment. Have you heard anything definite, eh?
Nothing exactly definite, but by the by, I have one piece of news for you. Your old friend, Eilert Loveport, has returned to town.
I know that already.
Indeed, how did you learn it?
From that lady who went out with Hedda,
Really? What was her name? I didn't quite catch it.
Mrs. Elstead.
Aha. Sheriff Elmstead's wife. Of course, he's been living up in the regions.
Fancy, I'm delighted to hear that he's quite a reformed character.
So they say.
And then he has published a new book, eh?
Yes, indeed he has.
And I hear it has made some sensation.
Quite an unusual sensation.
Fancy, isn't that good news? Though a man of such extraordinary talent. I felt so grieved at the think he had gone irretrievably to ruin.
That was what everybody thought.
But I cannot imagine what he will take to now. How in the world will he be able to make his living, eh?
Testman is forever worrying about how people are to make their living.
Well, you see, dear, we were talking about poor Alex Loveboard.
Oh, indeed. What is the matter?
Well, no doubt he has run through all his property long ago, and he can scarcely write a new book every year, eh? So I really can't see what is to become of him.
Perhaps I can give you some information on that point.
Indeed.
You must remember that his relations have a good deal of influence.
Oh, his relations, unfortunately, have entirely washed their hands of him.
At one time, they called him the hope of the family.
At one time, yes. But he has put an end to all that.
Who knows? I hear they have reclaimed him up at the Elsteads.
And then this book that he has published.
Well, I hope to goodness they may find something for him to do. I have just written to him. I asked him to come and see us this evening, Hedda dear.
But, my dear fellow, you are booked for my bachelor's dinner this evening. You promised me last night on the pier.
Have you forgotten, Testman?
Yes, I had utterly forgotten.
But it doesn't matter, for you may be sure he won't come.
What makes you think that?
My dear Testman, and you too, Mrs. Testman, I think I ought not to keep you in the dark about something that
concerns Eilert?
both you and him.
Well, my dear judge, out with it.
You must be prepared to find your appointment deferred longer than you desired or expected.
Is there some hitch about it, eh?
The nomination may perhaps be made conditional on the result of a competition.
Competition? Think of that, Hedda.
Uh-huh.
But who can my competitor be? Surely not.
Yes, precisely. Eilert Loveboard.
No, that's quite impossible, eh?
Well, that is what it will come to all the same.
But, Judge Brack, it would show the most incredible lack of consideration for me. For just speak, I'm a married man. We have married upon the strength of these prospects, Hedda and I, and run deep into debt, and borrowed money from Aunt Julia. Good heavens, they had as good as promised me the appointment, eh?
Well, no doubt you will get it in the end, only after a contest.
Fancy, Testman. There will be a sort of sporting interest in that.
Why, my dearest Hedda, how can you be so indifferent about it?
I am not at all indifferent. I am most eager to see who wins.
Well, in any case, Mrs. Testman, it is best you should know how matters stand. I mean, before you set about those little purchases I hear that you are threatening.
Oh, this can make no difference.
Indeed, then I have said all I had to say. I shall look in on my way back from my afternoon walk and take you home with me.
Oh, yes. Your news has quite upset me.
Goodbye, Judge. Be sure you call in the afternoon.
Many thanks. Goodbye. Goodbye.
Goodbye, my dear judge. You must really excuse me. Oh, Hedda, one shouldn't rush into adventures, eh?
Do you do that?
Yes, dear. There was no denying it was adventurous to go marry instead of house upon mere expectation.
Perhaps you are right there.
Well, at all events, we have our delightful home, Hedda. Fancy. The home we both dreamed of.
It was part of our compact that we were to go into society. To keep open house.
Yes, if you only knew how I've been looking forward to it. Fancy to see you as hostess in a select circle, eh? Well, for the present, we shall have to get on without society, Hedda. Only to invite Aunt Julia now and then. Oh, I intended you to lead such an utterly different life, dear.
I suppose I cannot have my man in livery just yet.
Oh, no, unfortunately. It would be out of the question for us to keep a footman, you know.
And the saddle horse I was to have had.
Good heavens, no, that's as clear as daylight.
Well, I shall have at least one thing to kill time with in the meanwhile.
Thank heaven for that. What is it, Hedda, eh?
My pistols, George.
Your pistols?
General Gabler's pistols.
No, for heaven's sake, Hedda, darling, don't touch those dangerous things. For my sake, Hedda, eh?
name would you have me do with myself?
Have you had no visitors?
Not one. I suppose all our set are still out of town.
And is Tessman not home either?
No, he rushed off to his aunt's directly after lunch. He didn't expect you so early.
How stupid of me not to have thought of that.
Why stupid?
Because if I had thought of it, I should have come a little earlier.
Then you would have found no one to receive you, for I have been in my room changing my dress ever since lunch.
And is there no sort of little chink that you could hold a parley through?
You have forgotten to arrange one.
That was another piece of stupidity.
Well, we must settle down here and wait. Tessman is not likely to be back for some time yet.
Never mind, I shall not be impatient.
Well,
Well,
I spoke first.
come. Let us have a cozy little chat, Mrs. Hedda.
Does it not feel like a whole eternity since our last talk?
You mean since our last confidential talk?
Well, yes, since you put it so.
Not a day passed when I wish we were home again.
And I have done nothing but wish the same thing.
You? Really, Mrs. Hedda? And I thought that you had been enjoying your tour so much.
Oh, you may be sure of that.
But Tessman's letters spoke of nothing but happiness.
Tessman. You see, he thinks nothing is so delightful as grubbing in libraries and making copies of old parchments, or whatever you call them.
Well, that is his vocation in life, or part of it at any rate.
Yes, and no doubt when it's your vocation. But I, oh my dear Mr. Brack, you cannot imagine how mortally bored I have been.
Do you really say so? In downright earnest?
Yes, you can surely understand. To go for 6 whole months without meeting a soul that knew anything of our circle, or could talk about the things that we were interested in.
Yes, I too shall feel that a deprivation.
And then, what I found most intolerable of all
Well,
was being everlastingly in the company of one and the same person.
morning, noon, and night. Yes, at all possible times and seasons.
I said everlastingly.
Just so. But I thought that with our excellent Tessman, one could...
Tessman is a specialist, my dear Judge.
Undeniable.
And specialists are not at all amusing to travel with. Not in the long run, at any rate.
Not even the specialist one happens to love.
Fine, don't use that sickening word.
What do you say, Mrs. Hedda?
You should just try it. To hear of nothing but the history of civilization, morning, noon, and night.
Everlastingly.
Yes, and then all this about the domestic industry of the Middle Ages. That's the most disgusting part of it.
But tell me, in that case, how am I to understand your...
My accepting George Tessman.
Let us put it so.
Good heavens, do you see anything so wonderful in that?
Yes and no, Mrs. Hedda.
I have positively danced myself tired, my dear Judge. My day was done. No, I won't say that, nor think it either.
You have assuredly no reason to.
No reasons. And George Tessman, after all, you must admit that he is correctness itself.
His correctness and respectability are beyond all question.
And I don't see anything absolutely ridiculous about him, do you?
Ridiculous? No, I shouldn't exactly say so.
And then, his powers of research at all events are untiring. I see no reason why he should not, one day, come to the front after all.
I thought that you, like everyone else, expected him to attain the highest distinction.
Yes, so I did. And since he was bent, at all hazards on being allowed to provide for me, I really know of no reason why I should not have accepted his offer.
No, if you look at it in that light.
It was more than my other adorers were prepared to do for me, my dear Judge.
Well, I can't answer for all the rest, but you know quite well that I've always entertained a certain respect for the marriage tie, or marriage as an institution, Mrs. Hedda.
Oh, I assure you, I have never cherished any hopes with respect to you.
All I require is a pleasant and intimate interior, where I can make myself useful in every way, and am free to come and go as a trusted friend.
Of the master of the house, do you mean?
Frankly, of the mistress, first of all, but of course of the master too in the second place. Such a triangular friendship, if I may call it so, is really a great convenience for all parties, let me tell you.
Yes, I have many a time longed for someone to make a fair on our travels, until those railway carriage tete-a-tetes.
Fortunately, your wedding journey is over now.
Not by a long, long way. I've only arrived at a station on the line.
Well, then the passengers jump out and move about a little, Mrs. Hedda?
I never jumped out.
Really?
No, because there was always someone standing by.
To look at your ankles, do you mean?
Precisely.
Well, dear me.
I won't have it. I would rather keep my seat where I happen to be and continue the tete-a-tete.
But suppose a third person were to jump in and join the couple.
Oh, that is quite another matter.
A trusted, sympathetic friend.
With a fund of conversation on all sorts of lively topics.
And not the least bit of a specialist.
Ah, yes, that would be a relief indeed.
The triangle is completed.
And on goes the train.
Good for one day. Oh, boss. positively perspiring, Hedda. Hello. Are you there already, my dear Judge? Fairfax didn't tell me.
I came in through the garden.
What books have you got there?
A new book on my special subject. Quite indispensable to me.
Your special subjects.
Yes, books on his special subjects, Mrs. Desmond.
Do you still need more books on your special subjects?
Yes, my dear Hedda. One can never have too many of them. Of course, one must keep up with all that is written and published.
I suppose one must.
Well, look here. I've just got hold of Ida Lovemore's new book. Perhaps you would like to glance through it, Hedda, eh?
No, thank you. Or rather afterwards, perhaps.
I looked into it a little on the way home.
And what do you think of it, as a specialist?
I think it shows quite remarkable soundness of judgment. He never wrote like that before. Now, I may take all these into my study. I'm longing to cut the leaves. Then I must change my clothes. I suppose we needn't start just yet, eh?
Oh, dear no, there isn't the slightest hurry.
Well then, I will take my time. By the by, Hedda, Aunt Julia isn't coming this evening.
Not coming. Is it the affair of the bonnet that keeps her away?
Not at all. How did you think such a thing of Aunt Julia? It's fancy. The fact is, Aunt Rena is very ill.
She always is.
Yes, but today she's much worse than usual. Oh dear.
Oh, then it's only natural that her sister should remain with her. I must bear my disappointment.
And you can't imagine, dear, how delighted Aunt Julia seemed to be because you had come home looking so flourishing.
Oh, those everlasting aunts.
What?
Nothing.
All right.
What bonnet were you talking about?
It was a little episode of Miss Tessman this morning. She laid down her bonnet on the chair there, and I pretended to think it was the servants.
Why, my dear Mrs. Hedda, how could you do such a thing? To the excellent old lady, too.
Well, you see, these impulses come over me all of a sudden, and I cannot resist them. I don't know how to explain it.
You aren't really happy. That is at the bottom of it.
I know of no reason why I should be happy. Perhaps you can give me one.
That among other things. But for now, you have got exactly the home you had your heart set on.
Oh, do you two believe in that legend?
Is there nothing in it then?
Yes, there is something in it.
Well, then.
There is this in it. That I made use of Tessman to see me home from evening parties last summer.
I unfortunately had to go quite a different way.
That's true. I know you were going a different way last summer.
Oh, fine, Mrs. Hedda. Well then, you and Tessman.
Well, we happened to pass here one evening. Tessman, poor fellow, was writhing in the agony of having to find conversation. So I took pity on the learned man.
You took pity.
Yes, I really did. And so, to help him out of his torment, I happened to say, in pure thoughtlessness, that I should like to live in this villa.
No more than that.
Not that evening.
But afterwards,
Yes, my thoughtlessness had consequences, my dear judge.
that too unfortunately often happens, Mrs. Hedda.
Thanks. And so, you see, it was this enthusiasm for Secretary Falksville that first constituted a bond of sympathy between George Tessman and me. From there came our marriage, and our whole wedding journey and all the rest of it. Well, my dear judge, as you should make your bed, so you must lie, I can almost say.
This is exquisite, and you really care not a rap about it all the time.
No, heaven knows I didn't.
But now that we've made it so homelike for you,
All the rooms seem to smell of lavender and dried rose leaves. But perhaps it's Aunt Julia that's brought that scent with her.
no, I think that must be the legacy from late Mrs. Secretary Falk.
Yes, there is an odor of mortality about it. It reminds me of a bouquet, the day after the ball. Oh, my dear Mr. Bratt, you cannot imagine how horribly I shall bore myself here.
Why should not you, too, find some sort of vocation in life, Mrs. Hedda?
A vocation that should attract me.
If possible, of course.
Heaven knows what sort of vocation that would be. I often wonder whether... But no, that would never do.
Who can tell? Let me hear what it is.
Whether I might get Tessman to go into politics, I mean.
Tessman. No, really now. Political life isn't the thing for him. What satisfaction could you find in that? If he's not fitted for that sort of thing, why should you want to drive him into it?
Because I am bored, I tell you.
But my dear Mrs. Hedda, to get into the ministry, he would have to be a tolerably rich man.
Yes, there we have it. It is this genteel poverty that I managed to drop into. For that is what makes life so pitiable, so utterly ludicrous.
Now I see the fault lay elsewhere.
Where then?
You have never gone through any really stimulating experience.
Anything serious to me?
Yes, you may call it so, but now perhaps you may have one in store.
Oh, you're thinking of the annoyances of this wretched professorship. But that
language. A solemn responsibility were to come upon you. A new responsibility, Mrs. Hedda?
Be quiet. Nothing of that sort will ever happen.
We will speak of this again a year hence, at the very
I
outside.
have no turn for anything of the sort, Stonebrack. No responsibilities for me.
Are you so unlike the generality of women to have no turn for duties which...
Oh, be quiet, I tell you. I often think there is only one thing in this world that I have any turn for.
And what is that, if I may ask?
Boring myself to death. Now you know it. Ah, yes, as I thought. Here comes the professor.
Come, Mrs. Hedda.
Hedda, has no message come from Islet Loveborg, eh?
No.
You'll see, he'll be here presently.
Do you really think he will come?
Yes, I may say I'm certain of it. For what you were telling us this morning must have been a mere floating rumor.
You think so?
At any rate, Julia said that she did not believe for a moment that you would ever stand in my way again. Fancy that.
Well then, that's all right.
Yes, but you must really let me wait for him for as long as possible.
We have plenty of time yet. None of my guests will arrive before 7 or half past.
And meanwhile, we can keep Hedda company and see what happens, eh?
And at the worst, Mr. Loveborg can remain here with me.
What do you mean by at the worst?
If you won't go with him and Tessa.
But Hedda dear, do you think it would quite do for him to remain here with you, eh? Remember, Aunt Julia can't come.
No, but Mrs. Elton is coming. We three can have a cup of tea together.
Yes, that would be all right.
And that would perhaps be the safest plan for him.
Why so?
Well, you see, Mrs. Testman, how you used to gird at my little bachelor dinners. You declared that they were adapted for men only of the strictest principles.
But no doubt Mr. Loveborg's principles are strict enough now. A converted sinner.
There was a gentleman asking if you were at home, Shay.
Well, show him in.
I'm sure it is he. Fancy that. Ah, my dear Eilert. So at last we meet again, eh?
Thanks for your letter, Testament. Will you two shake hands with me, Mrs. Testament?
I am glad to see you, Mr. Loveborg. I don't know whether you two gentlemen...
Judge Brown, I think.
Oh yes, in the old days.
And now you must make yourself entirely at home, Eilert. Mustn't you, Hedda? For I hear you are going to settle in town again, eh?
Yes, I am.
Quite right, quite right. But let me tell you, I just got hold of your new book. But I haven't had time to read it yet.
You may spare yourself the trouble,
Why so?
because there's very little in it.
It's fancy. How can you say so?
But it has been very much praised, I hear.
That was what I wanted, so I put nothing into the book but what everyone would agree with.
Very wise of you.
Well, but my dear
And for
Eilert.
now, I mean to win myself a position again. To make a fresh start.
Ah, is that what you wish to do, eh?
But when this one appears, Judge Testament, you will have to read it. For this is the real book. The book I have put my true self into.
Indeed. What is it?
It is the continuation
A continuation of what?
of the book.
Of the new book?
Of course.
My dear Eilert, does it not come down to our own days?
Yes, it does. And this one deals with the future.
With the future? Good heavens, we know nothing of the future.
No, but there's a thing or two to be said about it all the same. Look here.
Why, that's not your handwriting.
I dictated it. It falls into two sections. The first deals with the civilized forces of the future, and here's the second. Forecasting the probable line of development.
How odd now! I should never thought of writing anything of that sort.
I dare say.
I brought it thinking I might read you a little of it this evening.
That was very good of you, Eilert. But this evening, I don't see how we can manage it.
Well then, some other time.
Mr. Loveborg, I must tell you, there was a little gathering at my house this evening, mainly in honor of Testament, you know.
Then I won't detain you.
No, listen, will you not do me the favor of joining us?
No, I can't. Thank you very much.
Oh, nonsense, do. We shall be quite a select little circle, and shall have a lively time, as Mrs. Testman says.
Well, I have no doubt of it, but nevertheless.
And then you might bring your manuscript with you and read it to Testman at my house.
Yes, think of that, Eilert. Why shouldn't you, eh?
But, Tessman, if Mr. Loveborg would really rather not, I am sure Mr. Loveborg is much more inclined to remain here and have supper with me.
With you, Mrs. Testman.
And with Mrs. Elton.
I saw her for a moment this morning.
Did you? Well, she's coming this evening. So, you see, you're almost bound to remain, Mr. Loveborg, or she will have no one to see her home.
That's true. Many thanks, Mrs. Testman. In that case, I will remain.
Then I have one or two orders to give the servant.
Tell me, Eilert, is it this new subject of yours, the future, that you are going to lecture about?
Yes,
They told me at the bookseller's that you were going to deliver a course of lectures this
that
autumn.
is my intention. I hope you won't take it ill, Testman.
Oh, not in the least.
I can quite understand that it must be very disagreeable to you,
Oh, I can't expect you, out of consideration for me, to...
but I shall wait till you have received your appointment.
Will you wait? Yes, but are you not going to compete with me, eh?
No, it is only the moral victory I care for.
Why, bless me, I knew it! Hedda, just fancy, either club board is not going to stand in our way.
Our way. Way to give the answer to the question.
And you, Jim Pratt, what do you say to this, eh?
Well, I say that a moral victory may all be very fine.
Yes, certainly. But all the same,
You stand there looking as if you were thunderstruck.
yes, so I am. Silence thing.
Don't you see, Mrs. Testman? A thunderstorm has just passed over.
Will you not take a glass of cold punch, gentlemen?
Oh, yes, it wouldn't come amiss.
Capital idea, Hedda. Just the thing. Now that the weight has been taken off my mind.
Will you not join them, Mr. Lovejoy?
No, thank you. Nothing for me.
Why, bless me, the cold punch surely isn't poison.
Perhaps not for everyone.
I will keep Mr. Lovejoy company in the meantime.
Yes, Hedda dear, do.
You care to look at some photographs, Mr. Lovejoy? You know, Testament and I made a tour of the troll on our way home. You see this range of mountains, Mr. Lovejoy? It's the Ortler. Testament has written the name underneath. Here it is. The Ortler, near Mary.
Hedda Gabler.
Ah, hush.
Hedda Gabler.
That was my name in the old days when we two knew each other.
And I must teach myself never to say Hedda Gabler again. Never, as long as I live.
Yes, you must. The sooner the better, I should say.
Hedda Gabler married. And married to George Testman.
Yes, so the world goes.
Oh, Hedda, how could you throw yourself away?
What? I can't allow this.
What do you mean?
And this is the view from the Val d'Ambet, Mr. Lovejoy. Just look at those peaks. What are the name of these curious peaks there?
Let me see. Ah, those are the Dolomites.
That's it. Those are the Dolomites, Mr. Lovejoy.
Hedda dear, I wanted to ask if I should bring you a little punch after all. For yourself, at any rate.
Yes, do, please.
Very well.
Answer me, Hedda. How could you go and do this?
If you continue to call me by my Christian name, I won't talk to you.
May I not call you Hedda even when we're alone?
No. You may think it, but you mustn't say it.
Ah, I understand it is an offense against George Testman, whom you love.
Love. What an idea.
You don't love him.
But I won't hear of any sort of unfaithfulness, remember that.
Hedda, answer me one thing.
There you are. Isn't this tempting?
Why do you bring it yourself?
Because I think it is such fun to wait upon you, Hedda.
But you have poured out 2 glasses. Mr. Lovejoy said he wouldn't have it.
No, but Mrs. Elstead will soon be here, won't she?
Yes, by the by, Mrs. Elmstead.
You've already forgotten her, eh?
We were just so absorbed in these photographs. Do you remember this little village?
It's that one just below the Brenner Pass. It was there we passed the night.
And met that lively party of tourists?
Yes, that was the one. Fancy, if you'd only had you with us, Eiler, eh?
Answer me one thing, Hedda. Was there no love in your friendship for me either? Not a spark, not a tinge of love in it.
I wonder if there was. To me, it seemed as though we were 2 good comrades, 2 thoroughly intimate friends. You especially were frankness itself.
It was you that made me so.
As I look back upon it all, I think there was really something beautiful, something fascinating, something daring in that secret intimacy, that comradeship which no other living creature so much as dreamed of.
Yes, yes, Hedda. Was there not? And when I used to come to your father's in the afternoon, and the general sit over by the window, reading his papers, with his back towards us,
And we two on the corner sofa,
always with that same illustrated paper before us.
for want of an album, yes.
Yes, Hedda. And when I made my confessions to you, told you about myself things that at the time no one else knew. There I would sit and tell you of my escapades, of my days and nights of government. Oh, Hedda, what was the power in you that forced me to confess these things?
Do you think so particularly well.
How could you sit and question me like that? Question me, quite frankly.
In roundabout terms, please observe.
Yes, but frankly, nevertheless, cross-question me about all that sort of thing.
And how could you answer, Mr. Loveward?
Yes, that is just what I can't understand in looking back upon it. But tell me now, Hedda, was there no love at the bottom of our friendship? On your side, did you not feel as though you might purge my stains away if I made you my confessor?
No, not quite.
What was your motive?
Do you think it quite incomprehensible that a young girl, when it can be done without anyone knowing,
Well,
should be glad to have a peep now and then into a world which she is forbidden to know anything about?
So that was it. Comradeship and the thirst for life. But why should that at any rate not have continued?
The fault was yours.
It was you that broke with me.
Yes, when our friendship threatened to develop into something more serious. Shame upon you, either Loveward. How could you think of wronging her? Your frank comrade.
No. Why did you not carry out your threat? Why did you not shoot me down?
Because I have such a dread of scandal.
Yes, Hedda. You're a coward at heart.
A terrible coward. But it was a lucky thing for you, for I hear you have found ample consolation under the elmsteads.
I know that Taya has confided to you.
And perhaps you have confided to her something about us.
Not a word. She's too stupid to understand anything of the sort.
Stupid.
She is stupid about matters of the sort.
I am cowardly. But now I will confide something to you.
Well,
The fact that I dare not shoot you down.
yes?
It was not my arrant cowardice that evening.
Hedda. Hedda, come. Well, now I begin to see a hidden reason beneath our comradeship. You and I, after all, it was your craving for life.
Take care, believe nothing of the sort. At last, my darling Taya, come along. Oh, my sweet Taya, you can't think how I've been longing for you.
Ought I go in and talk to your husband for a moment?
No, not at all. Leave those two alone. They will soon be going.
Are they going out?
Yes, to a supper party.
Not here.
No.
Mr. Loveward remains with us.
How nice it is
Oh,
here.
no, thank you, not there. You'll be good enough to come over here and sit by me. I will sit between you.
Yes, just as you please.
Is not she lovely to look at?
Only to look at.
Oh, yes? For we two, she and I, are two real comrades. We have absolute faith in each other, so we can sit and talk with perfect frankness.
Not roundabout, Mr. Loveward.
Well,
How happy I am, Hedda, for only think he says that I have inspired him to.
Does he say that to you?
and then she is so brave, Mrs. Tessman.
Heavens, am I brave?
Exceedingly, where comrade is concerned.
Exceedingly where your comrade is concerned. Ah, yes, courage. If only one had that.
What then?
Then, life would perhaps be livable after all. But, my dearest Taya, you really must have a glass of cold punch.
No thanks, I never take anything of that kind.
Well, then, you, Mr. Loveward.
Nor I, thank you.
No, he doesn't either.
But if I say you shall,
It would be of no use.
then I, poor creature, have no sort of power over you.
Not in that respect.
But seriously, I think you ought to. For your own sake,
Why, Hedda,
How so?
or rather on account of other people.
Indeed.
Otherwise, people might be apt to suspect that in your heart of hearts you do not feel quite secure, quite confident in yourself.
oh please, Hedda.
People may suspect what they like for the present.
Yes, let them.
I saw it plainly on Judge Brack's face a moment ago.
What did you see?
His contemptuous smile when you dared not go with them into the inner room.
Dare not. Of course I prefer to stop here and talk to you.
What could be more natural, Hedda?
But the judge could not guess that. And I say, too, the way he smiled and glanced at Testament when you dare not accept his invitation to this wretched little supper party. of his.
Dare not. Do you say I dare
I
not?
don't say so, but that was how Judge Brack understood it.
Well, let it.
And you are not going with them.
I will stay here with you and Taya.
Yes, Hedda, how can you doubt that?
Firm as a rock, faithful to your principles now and forever. That is how a man should be. Now, what did I tell you this morning when you came to us in such a state of distraction?
Distraction?
No, Hedda.
You see, you haven't the slightest reason to be in such mortal terror. There. Now, if we can
What is all this, Mrs. Tussman?
God, Hedda, what are you saying? What are you doing?
Don't get excited. That horrid Judge Brack is sitting watching.
So she was in mortal terror on my account.
Hedda, now you have ruined everything.
So that was my comrade's frank confidence.
My dearest friend, only let me tell you that.
Your help, Tab.
Don't do it! Hedda, Hedda, how could you do this?
I do it. Are you crazy?
Here's to your help too, Mrs. Tussman. Thanks for the truth. Hurrah for the truth.
Come, no more for the present. Remember, you were going out to supper.
No, no, no.
Now, Taya, tell me the truth.
Yes.
Did your husband know that you had come after me?
Hedda, do you hear what he's asking?
Was it arranged between you and him that you were to come to town and look after me? Perhaps it was the sheriff himself that urged you to come. Oh, my dear, no doubt he wanted my help in his office. Or was it at the card table that he missed me?
Lovely.
Here's a glass for the old sheriff, too.
No more just now. Remember, you have to read your manuscript to test it.
It was stupid of me, all this. Taya, to take it in this way, I mean. Don't be angry with me, my dear comrade. You shall see, both you and the others, that if I was fallen once, now I have risen once again thanks to you, Taya.
Be praised.
Our time has come, Mrs. Tussman.
I suppose it has.
Mine too, Judge Brack.
Loveford, don't do it.
They can hear you.
You were good enough to invite me.
Well, you were coming after all.
Yes, many thanks.
I'm delighted.
I should like to show you one or two things before I send it to the printers.
Fancy, that would be delightful. But, Hedda dear, how would Mrs. Elstad get home?
I'll come again and venture at 10 or thereabouts. Mrs. Tussman, will that do?
Certainly. That will do happily.
Yes, that's all right. But you must not expect me so early, Hedda.
You may stop as long as ever you so please.
Well then, Mr. Loveford, I shall remain here until you come.
Pray do, Mrs. Elstad.
And off goes the excursion train, gentlemen. I hope we shall have a lively time, as a certain fair lady puts it.
If only the fair lady could remain present unseen.
Why unseen?
In order to hear a little of your liveliness at first hand, Judge Brack.
I should not advise the fair lady to try it.
You're a nice one, Hedda. Fancy that.
Well, goodbye. Goodbye, ladies.
About 10 o'clock.
Hedda, what is to come of all this?
It's 10 o'clock. Either Gabler will be here. His eye leaks in his hair, flushed and fearless.
So I hope he may.
And then you see he will have regained control over himself. Then he will be a free man for all his days.
If only he would come as you see him now.
He will come as I see him, so and not otherwise. You may doubt him as long as you please. I believe in him. And now we must
You
try.
have some hidden motive in this, Hedda.
Yes, I have. I want, for once in my life, to have the power to mold the human destiny.
Have you not the power?
I have not, and I've never had it.
Not your husband's?
Oh, do you think that is worth the trouble? If only you could see how poor I am. Fate has made you so rich. I think I must burn all your hair off after all.
Let me go, let me go. I am afraid of you, Hedda.
Tea is in the dining room, ma'am.
Very well, we are coming.
No, I would rather go home alone as once.
Nonsense. First, you will have a cup of tea with me, you little stupid. And then, at 10 o'clock, either Loveford will be here. The vine leaves in his hair.
What's up, Sharks? I'm Marina here at Suffolk County Shea Theater located at the Ammerman campus. Today we are bringing you an exclusive behind the scenes of the upcoming production of Hedda Gabler. Let's hear from some of the cast.
Hedda is unlike any other character that I've ever played or read. She is strong, she's really smart, and she feels trapped. and that's not really a great combination for her. So a lot of her actions throughout the show might seem very harsh, and sometimes they are.
If I had to describe my character, I would say she's a very caring woman who cares about the people around her. And caring for the people around her helps her feel secure in who she is. And she's kind of like she symbolizes the world that Hedda doesn't want to be in.
Why should people come see this production?
I think that this show, the way that it was written by a man, and I think that to be able to write about a woman's like life in the 1800s without being disrespectful, and everything that she does is very justifiable, I think is really powerful.
This show it's a fun little what's going on here, like what's happening between any character you see. Most of our scenes have a lot of intense, but definitely a lot of tension between our characters, like, oh, do they know each other? What's their whole situation like? It really wants you to think more, like learn more about the characters, and that's exactly what the show's like.
There definitely are a lot of themes, one of them mostly being a woman's role in life and her own personal home life and what she wants from the world, and that's a very strong theme. This is all about women empowerment, women just in general. It's a very women-centered show.
Finish the sentence for me. I'm asking everyone. This show will make you feel
Sad. That might not be the best way to market the show, but it is a sad show, but it will make you think.
This show will make you feel
Relevant.
Inspired.
I think this show will make you feel sick and
sick in what way?
and your tummy. Like I think,
All the emotion, butterflies, sadness.
That's what I feel. So
Oh, okay.
This show will make you feel shocked.
Woo! Scared of you, girl. Hey guys, I'm here with the director of Hedda Gabler, JC. How would you describe the play in 3 words?
The first word I would use is dangerous. The second one is intriguing.
Okay.
And the third one is relevant.
Nice.
The play was written in 1890, but I think people will still recognize the struggles of the characters in the play.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. That's a wrap on our exclusive for Hedda Gabler. Make sure you get your tickets here at the Shade Theater on Ammerman campus. See you there.
Lights.
You don't have to hold it. I'll just hold it up.
Okay.
Are we
Action. Suffolk County Community College offers a wide range of opportunities and programs designed to help you begin your education in your chosen field. Our radio and television program, where students can take courses that teach every aspect of video and audio production, from concept to completion. One of these courses is Television Production 1, where students can learn the fundamental aspects of producing a television show, from operating cameras to working in the control room. Students gain hands-on experience in every position. Whether you're interested in being behind the camera, in the control room, or on air, Suffolk County Community College's radio and television production program gives you the opportunity to turn your passion into experience. Get your start at Suffolk.
All right, so now the first couple acts are officially wrapped up. It's intermission time, and I met up with Ben and Michelle Bonaventura. So I want to ask you guys a few quick questions, starting off with what's your opinions and thoughts so far on the play? What you guys thinking? Starting with you, Ben.
Yeah, no, it's been great. The dialogue's been fantastic, and it's amazing how well they know their lines, and the timing and all has been really stupendous, really.
I agree. Michelle?
Very interesting. Have to pay attention to follow along with the play, and I'm enjoying. Like, very interesting, and they do know their lines very well.
Yeah, 100%. I agree. You know, a lot of talent goes into this. I want to ask also, is there anyone in specific you guys are looking for today, or who you guys are with?
Yeah, the daughter of one of our good friends, Isabella, is the lead, actually. And we saw her in Urinetown also. And she's doing a great job. Yeah.
Isabella, also. Isabella Halpin. We're here with her mom and dad, and we're enjoying. Yeah, we were here in the fall.
Yeah, for Urinetown.
For Urinetown, yeah.
Oh, no way. Yeah, start of the show tonight. Isabella, she's doing amazing so far. A few more questions I wanted to ask. So, a lot of twists, you know what I'm saying? A lot of things going on. I want to ask you guys surprised by anything so far? Is there anything that struck out to you, particularly in the play?
It just seems like every time a new character comes on, there's a different twist and turn, and you're trying to see how it's all going to fit together, you know?
At the end of the play, want to see how it comes together, and interesting to listen to what's going on and put all the characters together.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat, honestly. I'm going through a roller coaster of emotions. It's pretty fun so far. All right, just the last thing before we wrap it up and get back to the official play, I want to ask you guys, what are you guys looking forward to? We got 2 more acts left. What do you guys think is going to happen? What are you guys looking forward to? Just walk me through what you're thinking.
Well, it's funny because we're theater goers, but we don't know this play. So it's kind of interesting to see how it's developed and how it's all going to come together. So you have some ideas, but you're curious how it's all going to wind up.
Same thing. Just want to see it all come together and how it's going to wind up at the end of the play. Yeah.
I want to thank you guys so much for your time, and let's get right back to it. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
What did they clean up down there? Gotcha. Sorry. My finger slipped. Sorry, finger slipped. Hey. How are you doing? Oh. Because they're cleaning up the vomit over there. Yep. Okay, what do I do?
But your husband is certain to be home soon now, and then I want to know at once.
I shall take care to let you know when he comes.
You promise me, Hedda?
Yes, rely upon me. You just go in and have a sleep in the meantime.
Thanks. Then I'll try.
Did you want anything there? Yes, you must put some more wood on the stove. I shiver. Oh, bless me, I'll make a fire at once.
That was a ring at the front door, ma'am.
Well, then go to the door. I will look after the fire. We'll soon burn out.
Good morning.
Hedda, good heavens! Are you up so early, eh?
Yes, I'm up very early this morning.
And I never doubted you were still sound asleep. Fancy that, Hedda.
Don't speak so loud. Mrs. Elfstead is resting in my room.
Have Mrs. Elfstead been here all night?
Yes, since no one came to fetch her.
Ah, to be sure.
Well, did you enjoy yourselves at Judge Brown's?
Were you anxious about me, eh?
No, I should never think of being anxious. But I asked if you would enjoy yourself.
Yes, once in a way, especially at the beginning of the evening, for I was read you part of his book. He arrived more than an hour too early, fancy that, and Judge Brack had all sorts of arrangements to make, so I was read to him.
Well, tell me then.
You can't see what a book that it is going to be, Hedda. I'm thinking it's one of the most remarkable things that have ever been written. Fancy that!
Yes, I don't care about that.
I must make a confession to you, Hedda. When he had finished reading, the horrid feeling came over me.
A horrid feeling.
I felt jealous of Eilert for having it in him to write such a book. When you think, Hedda.
Yes, I am thinking.
Then, how pitiful to think that he, with all his gifts, should be irreclaimable after all.
I suppose you mean that he has more courage than the rest.
No, not at all. I mean that he's incapable of taking his pleasure in moderation.
And what came of it all, in the end?
Well, to tell the truth, I think it might be best described as an orgy, Hedda.
Had he fine leaves in his hair?
Findings? No, I saw nothing of the sort. But he made a long, rambling speech in honor of a woman who had inspired him in his work. That was the phrase he used.
Did he name her?
No, he didn't. But I can't help thinking he meant Mrs. Elfstead. You may be sure he did.
Where did you part?
On the way to town. Broke up, the last of us at any rate. And Judge Bragg came with us to get a breath of fresh air. And then, you see, we had agreed to take Eilert home, where he had far more than is good for him.
I dare say.
But now comes the strange part of Hedda, or I should rather call it the melancholy part of it. And I am almost ashamed, on Eilert's account, to tell you.
Oh, go on.
Well, as we got near town, I happened to drop a little behind the others for a minute or two, fancy that.
Yes, but.
And then, as I hurried after them, what do you think I found by the wayside, eh?
Oh, how should I know?
You mustn't speak of it to a soul, Hedda. Do you hear? Promise me, for Eilert's sake. Fancy, dear, I found this.
Is not that the parcel he had with him yesterday?
Yes, it is the whole of his precious, irreplaceable manuscript. He'd gone and lost it, and knew nothing about it. Fancy, Hedda, so deplorably.
Why did you not give him back the parcel at once?
I didn't dare to. In the state he was then in.
Did you tell any of the others that you found it?
But far from it. You can surely understand that. For Eilert's sake, I wouldn't do that.
So no one knows that either Lovewell's manuscript is in your possession?
No. And no one must know it.
And what did you say to him afterwards?
I didn't speak to him again at all. When we got in amongst the streets, he and 2 or 3 of the others had given us the slip and disappeared. Fancy that?
They must have taken him home.
Yes, so it would appear. Bragg, too, left us.
And what have you been doing with yourself since?
Well, I and the others went home with the other party, a jolly fellow, and took our morning coffee with him. Or perhaps I should rather call it our night coffee, eh? But now, when I have rested a little and given Eilert, poor fellow, time to have a sleep out, I must get back to him.
No, don't give it to him. Not in such a hurry, I mean. Let me read it first.
No, my dearest Hedda, I mustn't. I really mustn't.
You must not?
No. But you can imagine what a state of despair he will be in when he awakens and misses the manuscript. He has no copy of it. You must know. He told me so.
But can such a thing not be reproduced? Written over again?
No, I don't think that would be possible. For the inspiration, you see.
Oh, yes, I suppose it depends on that. By the by, here is a letter for you.
Fancy. from Aunt Julia. What could it be? Hedda, she says that poor Aunt Trina is dying.
Well, we were prepared for that.
And if I want to see her again, I must make haste. I'll run to them at once.
Will you run?
Oh, my dearest Hedda, if you could only make up your mind that you come with me. Just think.
No, don't ask me, Tessman. I will not look upon sickness and death. I loathe all sorts of ugliness.
Well then, I have. Oh, I may hope I come too late, Hedda.
If you run.
At this time? No, I can't possibly see him.
But I can. Ask Judge Brack to come in. The parcel, Tessman.
Yes, give it to me.
No, I can keep it till you come up. You are an early bird, I must say.
Yes, don't you think so? Are you on the move too?
Yes, I must rush off to my aunt's. Fancy, the invalid one is lying at death's door. Oh, creature.
Dear me, is she indeed? Then on no account let me detain you at such a critical moment.
Yes, I must really rush. Goodbye. Goodbye.
You seem to have made a particularly lively night of it at your rooms, Judge Brack.
I assure you I had not had my clothes on, Mrs. Hedda.
Not you either.
No, as you may see. What has Tessman been telling you of the night's adventures?
Some tiresome story. Only that they went and had coffee somewhere or other.
I heard of that coffee party already. Eilert Lefort was not much of my fancy.
No, they had taken him home before that.
Tessman too.
No, but some of the others, he said.
George Tessman is really an ingenious creature, Mrs. Hedda.
Yes, heaven knows he is. Then, is there something behind all this?
Yes, perhaps there may be.
Well then, sit down, my dear Judge, and tell your story in comfort. Now then,
I had special reasons of keeping track of my guests last night.
of either to love or among the rest, perhaps.
Frankly, yes.
Now you make me really curious.
Do you know where he and or one or two of the others had finished the night, Mrs. Hedda?
If it is not quite unmentionable, tell me.
Oh, it is not at all unmentionable. Well, they put in an appearance at a particularly animated soiree.
Of the lively kind.
Of the very liveliest.
Tell me more of this, Judge Brack.
Eilert Lefort, as well as the others, had been invited in advance. I knew all about it, but he declining invitation for now, as you know, he is a new man.
Up at the Elmsteads, yes. But he went after all, then?
Well, you see, Mrs. Hedda, unhappily the spirit moved him at my rooms last evening.
Yes, I hear he found inspiration.
Pretty violent inspiration. Well, I fancy that altered his purpose. For we menfolk are unfortunately not always so firm in our principles as we ought to be.
Oh, I am sure you are an exception, Judge Brack. But as to Loveboard,
Well, they put in an appearance at a particularly animated soiree.
of the lively kind.
The very liveliest. They went to Mademoiselle Diana.
Mademoiselle Diana.
It was Mademoiselle Diana that was giving the soiree to a select circle of her admirers and her lady friends.
Is she a red-haired woman?
Precisely.
A sort of a singer?
Oh yes, in her leisure moments. And moreover, a mighty huntress of men, Mrs. Hedda. You've no doubt heard of her. Eilert Lefort was one of her most enthusiastic protectors in the days of his glory.
And how did all this end?
Far from amicably, it appears. After a most tender meeting, they seem to have come to blows.
Loveboard and she?
Yes, he accused her or her friends of having robbed him. Declared that his pocketbook went missing, as well as some other things. In short, he seems to have made a furious disturbance.
And what came of it all?
It came to a general scrimmage, in which the ladies, as well as the gentlemen, took part. Fortunately, the police at last appeared on the scene.
The police, too?
Yes, I fancy it will prove a caustic problem for Eilert Lefort, crazy being that he is.
How so?
He seems to have made a violent resistance. To admit, one of the constables on the head and tore the coat off his back. So they had to march him off to the police station with the rest.
How have you learned all this?
From the police themselves.
So, that is what happened. Then he had no vine leaves in his hair.
Vine leaves, Mrs. Hedda.
But tell me now, Judge. What was your real reason for tracking out Eilert Loveboard's movements so carefully?
In short, it could not be entirely clear to me. It should appear in the police court that he came straight from my house.
Will the matter come into court then?
Of course. However, I should scarcely have thought so much about that, but I thought that as a friend of the family, it was my duty to supply you and Tessman with the full account of his nocturnal exploits.
Why so, Judge Brack?
Why, because I have a shrewd suspicion that he intends to use you as a sort of blind.
Oh, how can you think such a thing?
Good heavens, Mrs. Hedda. We have eyes in our head. Mark my words, this Mrs. Elfsted will be in no hurry to leave town again.
But even if there should be anything between them, I suppose there are still plenty of other places where they can meet.
Not a single home. Henceforth, as before, every respectable house will be closed against either blood or.
And so ought mine to be, you mean?
Yes, I confess it would be more than painful to me if this personage were to be made free of your house. How superfluous, how intrusive he would be if he were to force his way into
the tribe.
Precisely. It should simply mean I should find myself homeless.
So you want to be the one cock in the basket. That is your aim.
Yes, that is my aim, and I will fight with every weapon I can command.
I see you are a dangerous person when it comes to the point.
You think so?
I am beginning to think so. And I am exceedingly glad to think that you have no sort of hold over me.
Well, perhaps we're right there. If I had, who knows what I might be capable of.
Come now, Judge Bragg. It almost sounds like a threat.
Not at all. The triangle, you know, ought, if possible, to be spontaneously constructed.
Yes, there I agree with you.
Well, then I have said all I've had to say. And I had better be getting back to town. Goodbye, Mrs. Hedda.
Are you going through the garden?
Yes, it is a shortcut for me.
And then it is a back way, too.
Quite so. I have no objection to back ways. They may be continent at times.
And there is a ball practice going on, do you mean?
Oh, people don't shoot their tame poultry, I fancy.
No, not when there is only one cock in the basket.
I will not repeat myself.
Sir, you need to be
As
announced.
I tell you, I must and will come in. There.
Well, Mr. Loveborg, this is a rather late hour to call for tea.
You mean rather an early hour to call on you? Pray pardon.
How do you know that she's still here?
They told me at her lodgings that she had been out all night.
Did you notice anything about the people of the house when I said that?
Notice anything about them?
Did they seem to think it odd?
Oh yes, of course. I am dragging her down. However, I did not notice anything. I suppose Tasman is not out yet.
No, not yet.
When did he come home?
Very late.
Did he tell you anything?
Yes, I gathered that you had exceedingly jolly evening at Judge Bragg's.
Nothing more.
I don't think so. However, I was so dreadfully sleepy. Twilight, alas!
Yes, alas, and too late.
What's so late?
Everything is too late now. It is all over with
No,
you.
don't say that.
You will say the same when you
I
hear.
won't hear anything. Perhaps you would prefer to speak to her alone. If so, I will leave you.
No, stay. You too, I beg you to stay.
Yes, but I won't hear anything, I tell you.
It is not last night's adventures that I want to talk about.
What is it then?
I want to say that now our ways must part.
Part? I knew it.
You can be of no more service to me, Thea.
How can you stand there and say that? No more service to you? Am I not to help you now as before? Are we not to go on working together?
Henceforward, I shall do no work.
What am I to do with my life?
You must try to live your life as if you had never known me, Thea.
You know I cannot do that.
Try if you cannot. You must go home again.
Never in this world, where you are, there I will also be. I will not let myself be driven away like this. I will remain here. I will be with you in the book. Ah, yes, the book.
My book and Thea's. For that's what it is.
Yes, I feel that it is. And that is why I have a right to be with you. To see with my own eyes how respect and honor pour in upon you afresh. And happiness. For the happiness I will share it with you.
Thea, our book will never appear.
Never appear.
Can never appear.
What have you done with the manuscript? Yes, the manuscript. Where is it?
The manuscript. Well then, I have torn the manuscript into 1,000 pieces.
No, but that's not.
Not true, you think.
Well, of course, since you say so. But it sounded so improbable.
It is true all the same.
God had torn his own work to pieces.
I have torn my own life to pieces, so why should I not tear my life's work too?
You did this last night?
Yes, I tell you. I tore it into 1,000 pieces and I scattered them on the fjord far out. Where there is cozy water at any rate. Let them drift with the current and the wind. And then presently they shall sink. Deeper and deeper As I shall, Thea.
Do you know, Loveford, that what you have done with the manuscript, I shall think of to my dying days, though you had killed a little child?
Yes, you're right. It is a sort of child murder.
How could you then? Did not the child belong to me too? Child. It is all over now. But, well, now had I look up.
But you are not going away from town.
Don't know what I shall do. I only see darkness before me.
Are you not going to see her home, Mr. Lovebold?
Aye, through the streets. The job people see her walking with me.
Of course, I don't know what else may have happened last night, but was it so utterly irretrievable?
It will not end with last night. I know that perfectly well. And the thing is that I have no taste for that sort of life either. I won't begin it anew. She has broken my courage and my power of braving life out.
So, that pretty little fool has had her fingers in a man's destiny. But, all the same, how could you treat her so heartlessly?
Oh, don't say I was heartless.
To go and destroy what has filled her whole soul for months and years, you do not call that heartless.
To you, Hedda, I can tell the truth.
Truth?
First, promise me, give me your word, that what I now confide to you, Thea, shall never know.
I'll give you my word.
Good. Then let me tell you what I said just now was untrue.
About the manuscript.
Yes? I have not torn it to pieces, nor thrown it into the floor.
No, but then where is it?
I have destroyed it nonetheless, Hedda. Utterly destroyed it.
I don't understand.
Thea said what I had done seemed to her like a child murder.
Yes, so she said.
But to kill his child, that is not the worst thing a father can do to him.
Not the worst.
Suppose now, Hedda, that a man in the small hours of the morning came home to his child's mother after a night of riot and debauchery and said, listen, I have been here and there, in this place and in that, and I have taken our child with to this place and to that, and I have lost the child, utterly lost him. The devil knows into what hands he may have fallen or who may have had their clutches on.
But when all is said and done, you know it was only a book.
Thea's pure soul was in that book.
Yes, so I understand.
Then you can understand too that for her and me together, no future is possible.
What path do you mean to take then?
None. I will only try to make an end of it all. The sooner the better.
Either Flugborg, listen to me. Will you not try to do it beautifully?
Beautifully. With vine leaves in my hair, as he used to dream in the old days.
No. No. I have lost my faith in the vine leaves. But beautifully nevertheless. For once in a way, goodbye. You must go now and do not come here anymore.
Goodbye, Mrs. Test. And give George Testman my love.
No. Wait. I must give you a memento to take with you.
Is this the memento?
You recognize it? The same that you want.
You should have used it then.
Take it. news already, as you see. Tessman sent me a call.
Yes, he promised me he would, but nevertheless, a thought that to Hedda, here in the House of Life, I asked myself to bring the tidings of death.
It was very kind of you.
We ought not to have left us just now. This is not the time for Hedda's house to be a house of mourning.
She died quite peacefully, did she not?
Oh, the end was so calm, so beautiful. And then she had the unspeakable happiness of seeing George once more and bidding him goodbye. Has he not come home yet?
No, he wrote that he might be detained. But won't you sit down, Miss Tessman?
No, thank you, my dear, dear Hedda. I should like to, but I have so much to do. I must prepare my dear one for her rest as well as I can. She shall go to her grave looking her best.
Can I not help you in any way?
Oh, you must not think of it. Hedda Tessman must have no hand in such mournful work, nor let her thoughts dwell on it either. Not at this time.
One is not always mistress of one's thoughts.
Ah, yes, it's the way of the world. At home we shall be sewing a shroud, and here, there will be sewing too, I suppose, of another sort, thank God.
Ah, you have come at last.
You're here, Aunt Julia? With Hedda? Fancy that!
I was just going, my dear boy. What have you to know you promised?
No, I'm really afraid I have forgotten half of it. I must come to you again tomorrow. Today my brain is all in a whirl. I can't keep my thoughts together.
Why, my dear George? You mustn't take it in this way.
Mustn't? How do you mean?
In your sorrow, you must rejoice as I do. Rejoice that she is at rest.
Yes, yes. We're thinking of Aunt Rena.
You will feel lonely now, Miss Tessman.
Just at first, yes. But that will not last very long, I hope. I dare say I shall soon find an occupant for Rena's little room.
Indeed? Who do you think will take it, eh?
Oh, there's always some poor invalid or other in want of nursing, fortunately.
But would you really take such a burden upon you again?
A burden? Heaven forgive you, child. It has been no burden to me.
But suppose you had a total stranger on your hands.
Oh, one soon makes friends with sick folk, and it's an absolute necessity for me to have someone to live with. Well, heaven be praised. There may soon be something in this house, too, to keep an old aunt busy.
Oh, don't trouble yourself about anything here.
Yes, just fancy. What a nice time we three might have together if...
If?
Oh, nothing. It will all come right. Let us hope so, eh?
Well, well, I dare say you two want to talk to each other, and perhaps Hedda may have something to tell you too, George. Goodbye. You must go home to me. How strange it is to think that Rena's with me, with my poor brother as well.
Yes, fancy that, Aunt Julia, eh?
I almost think your Aunt Rena's death affects you more than it does your Aunt Julia.
Oh, it's not that alone. It's Eilert I am so terribly uneasy about.
Is there anything new about him?
I looked in at his rooms this afternoon, intending to tell him the manuscript was in safekeeping.
Well, did you find him?
No, he wasn't at home. But afterwards, I met Mrs. Elfstead. She told me he had been here early this morning.
Yes, directly after you were gone.
And he said that he had torn his manuscript to pieces, eh?
Yes, so he declared.
Oh, good heavens, he must have been completely out of his mind. And I suppose you thought it best not to give it back to him, Hedda?
No, he did not get it.
But of course you told him that we had it.
No. Did you tell Mrs. Elfstead?
No, but I thought I had better not. But you ought to have told him. Fancy if in desperation he should go and do himself some injury. Let me have the manuscript then, and we'll take you to him at once. Where is it?
I have not got it.
Not got it? What in the world do you mean?
I have burnt it. Every line of it.
Burnt? Burnt Heilert's manuscript?
Don't scream so, the servant might hear you.
Good God, no, no. That's impossible!
It is so, nevertheless.
Do you know what you have done, Hedda? It's a lawful appropriation of lost property. And see that, just ask Judge Brack and he will tell you what it is.
I advise you not to speak of it, either to Judge Brack or to anyone else.
But how could you do anything so unheard of? What put it into your head? What possessed you? Answer me that, eh?
I did it for your sake, George.
For my sake?
This morning when you told me about what he had read to you.
Yes, yes, what then?
You acknowledged that you envied him his work.
Of course I didn't mean that literally.
No matter. I could not bear the thought that anyone should throw you into the shade.
Hedda. Oh, is this true? But I never knew you could show your love like that before. Fancy that.
Well, I may as well tell you that. Just at this time that... No, you can ask your Aunt Julia. She will tell you fast enough.
I almost think I understand you, Hedda. Great heavens, do you really mean it, eh?
Don't shout so, the servant right here.
The serpent? How absurd you are, Hedda. Why, it's only my old Berta. Why, I'll tell Berta myself.
It is killing me. It is killing me, all this.
What is, Hedda, eh?
All this absurdity, George.
Absurdity? Do you see anything absurd in my being overjoyed at the news? But, after all, perhaps I won't say anything to Berta.
Why not that, too?
No, not yet. I must certainly tell Aunt Julia. And then that you have begun to call me George, too. Fancy that! Oh, Aunt Julia will be so happy, so happy!
When she hears that I have burnt Either Lovborg's manuscript for your sake.
No. By the by, the affair of the manuscript, of course, no one must know about that. But that you love me so much, Hedda. Aunt Julia must really share my joy in that. I wonder if this sort of thing is usual in young wives, eh?
I suppose you had better ask Aunt Julia that question, too.
I will indeed, sometime or other. The manuscript, good God! It is terrible to think what will become of poor Eilert now.
Dear Hedda, forgive my coming again. What is the matter with you, Hedda?
Something about Eilert Lovborg again, eh?
Yes, I am dreadfully afraid some misfortune has happened to him.
Do you think so?
Good Lord, what makes you think that, Mrs. Elstead?
I heard them talking of him at my boarding house just as I came in. The most incredible rumors are afloat about him today.
Yes, so I heard too. And I can bear witness that he went straight home to bed last night. Fancy that.
Well, what did they say at the boarding house?
I couldn't make out anything clearly. Either they knew nothing definite or else they stopped talking when they saw me, and I did not dare to ask.
We must hope. We must hope you misunderstood them, Mrs.
Oh,
Elstead.
I'm sure it was of him they were talking, and I heard something about the hospital.
The hospital?
No, surely that cannot be.
I was in such mortal terror. I went to his lodgings and asked for him there.
Well, you can make up your mind to that, Thea.
What else could I possibly do? I really could bear the suspense no longer.
And you didn't find him either, eh?
No, he hadn't been home since yesterday afternoon, they said.
Yesterday? Fancy, how could they say that?
Sure, something terrible must have happened to him.
Ahead of you. How would it be if I were to go and make inquiries?
No. Don't mix yourself up in this affair.
Was that you, my dear judge, eh?
Yes, it was imperative I should see you this evening.
I can see you have heard the news about Aunt Rena.
Yes, that among other things.
Isn't it sad, eh?
Well, my dear Mr. Testman, that depends on how you look at it.
Has anything else happened?
Yes.
Anything sad?
That depends on how you look at it, Mrs. Testman.
Was it something about Either Lovborg?
What makes you say that, madam? Perhaps you've already heard something.
No, nothing at all, but...
For heaven's sake, tell us!
Well, I regret to inform you that Eilert Lovborg has been taken to the hospital. He is lying at the point of death.
Oh, God! To the hospital? And at the point of death?
So soon, then.
And reported in anger, Hedda!
Taya, be careful.
I must go to him. I must see him alive.
It is useless, madam. No one will be admitted.
Please tell me what has happened to him. What is it?
You don't mean to say that he has himself, eh?
I am sure he has.
Unfortunately, you have guessed quite correctly, Mrs. Testman.
How horrible.
Shot himself. Fancy that.
Shot himself.
Rightly guessed again, Mrs. Testman.
When did it happen, Mr. Brown?
This afternoon, between 3 and 4.
Good Lord, where did he do it, eh?
Where? Well, I suppose at his lodgings.
Oh, that cannot be, for I was there between 6 and 7.
Well, somewhere else, I don't know exactly. I only know that he was found. He had shot himself. In the breast.
Was it in the breast?
Yes, as I told you.
Not in the temple?
In the breast, Mrs. Testman.
Well, the breast is a good place, too.
How do you mean, Mrs. Testman?
Oh, nothing. Nothing.
And the wound is dangerous, you say, eh?
Absolutely mortal. The end has probably come by this time.
Yes, I feel it. And,
But tell me, how have you learnt all this?
Through one of the police. A man I had some business with.
At last. A deed worth doing.
Good heavens, Hedda, what are you saying?
I say there's beauty in this.
Mrs. Testman.
how can you talk of beauty in such an act?
Eilert Lovborg has himself made up his account with life. He has had the courage to do the one right thing.
But you must never think that was how it happened. It must have been in delirium he did it.
In despair?
That he did not, I am certain of it.
Yes, in delirium. Just as when he tore up our manuscript.
The manuscript. Has he torn that up?
Yes, last night.
Oh, Hedda, we shall never get over this.
Very extraordinary.
Think of Eilert going out of the world this way, not leaving behind him the book that would have immortalized his name.
If only it could be put back together again.
Yes, if only it could. Don't know what I would not give.
Perhaps it can, Mr. Testman.
What do you mean?
Look here, I've kept all the loose notes used to dictate from the road.
You have kept them, Mrs. Elstead? Eh?
Yes, I put them in my gripsack just as I left home. Here they still are.
Do let me see them.
They're in such disorder, all mixed up.
Fancy if we could make something out of them after all. Perhaps if we two put our heads together.
Yes, at least let's try.
To manage it. We must. I will dedicate my life to this task.
You, George. Your life.
Yes, or rather all the time I can spare. My own collections must wait in the meantime. Hedda, you understand, eh? I owe this to Eilert's memory.
Perhaps.
So, my dear Mrs. Elstead, we shall put our whole minds to it. There is no use in brooding over what can't be undone. We must try to control our grief as much as
Yes,
possible.
yes, Mr. Testman, I will do the best I can.
Well, then come here. I can't rest until we have looked through the notes. Excuse me, my dear judge. Come with me, Mrs. Elstead.
If only it were possible.
What a sense of freedom it gives one, this act of either Lovewell's.
Freedom, Mrs. Hedda? Well, of course, it is a release for him.
I meant for me. It gives me a sense of freedom to know that a deed of deliberate courage is still possible in this world. A deed of spontaneous beauty.
My dear Mrs. Hedda.
Oh, I know what you are going to say. Well, you are a kind of specialist too, like, you know.
Eilert Lovborg is more to you than perhaps you are willing to admit to yourself. Am I wrong?
I don't answer such questions. I only know that Eilert Lovborg has had the courage to live his life after his own fashion. And then, the last great act, with all its beauty. Ah, that he should have the will and the strength to turn away from the banquet of life so early.
I am sorry, Mrs. Hedda, but I fear I must dispel an amiable illusion.
Illusion?
Which could not have lasted long in any case.
What do you mean?
Eilert Lovborg did not shoot himself voluntarily.
Not voluntarily.
No, the thing did not happen exactly as I told you.
Have you concealed something? What is it?
For Mrs. Elsted's sake, I realized the facts alone.
What are the facts?
First, that he is already dead.
At the hospital?
Yes, without regaining consciousness.
What more have you concealed?
This. The event did not happen at his lodgings.
That can make no difference.
Perhaps it may. For I must tell you that Eilert Lovborg was found shot in Mademoiselle Diana's boudoir.
No, that is impossible. He cannot have been there again today.
He was there this afternoon. He went there, he said, to demand the return of something which they had taken from him. Talked wildly about a lost child.
So that is why.
I thought he probably meant his manuscript, but I fear that he had torn that up himself, so it must have been his pocketbook.
Yes, no doubt. And there he was found.
Yes, there, with a pistol found in his breast pocket. Discharged. The ball had lodged in a vital part.
In the breast, yes.
No, in the bowels.
Cut to you. What curse is that makes everything I touch feel ludicrous and mean?
There is one point more, Mrs. Hedda. Another disagreeable feature in the affair.
What is it?
The pistol that he carried.
What of it?
He must have stolen it.
Stolen it? That is not true. He did not steal it.
Every other explanation is impossible. He must have stolen it. Hush.
Hedda dear, it is almost impossible to see under that lamp. Think of that.
Yes, I am thinking.
Would you mind that I were sitting at your writing table, eh?
If you like. No, wait. Let me clear it first.
You needed trouble, Hedda. There's plenty of room.
No, let me clear it. I say I will take these things in and put them on the piano. There. Well, my sweet tale. How goes it with Eilert Lovborg's money?
Oh, it will be terribly hard to put that in order.
We will manage it. I am determined. And arranging other people's papers is just the work for me.
What did you say about the pistol?
That he must have stolen it.
Stolen it. Why stolen it?
Because every other explanation ought to be impossible, Mrs. Hedda.
Indeed.
But of course, Eilert Lovborg was here this morning, was he not?
Yes.
Were you alone with him?
No.
Try to recollect. Were you not out of the room a moment?
Yes, perhaps just a moment. Out in the hall.
And where was your pistol case during that time?
I had it locked up.
Well, Mrs. Hedda?
The case stood on the writing table.
And have you checked since to see whether both pistols are still there?
No.
Well, you need not. I saw the pistol found in Lovborg's pocket, and knew it at once as the one I had seen yesterday, and before, too.
Have you it with you?
No, the police have it.
What will the police do with it?
Search till they find the owner.
Do you think they will succeed?
No, Hedda Gabler. Not so long
If you do not say nothing, what then?
There is always the possibility that the pistol was stolen.
Death rather than that.
People say such things, but they don't do them.
And supposing the pistol was not stolen and the owner is discovered, what then?
Well, Hedda, then comes the scandal.
The scandal?
Yes, the scandal, of which you were so mortally afraid. You will, of course, be brought before the court, both you and Mademoiselle Diana. She will have to explain how the thing happened, whether it was an accidental shot or murder. Did the pistol go off as he was trying to take it out of his pocket to threaten Emerald? Or did she tear the pistol out of his hand, shoot him, and push it back into his pocket? For that would be quite like her, for she is an able-bodied young person, not saying Mademoiselle Diana.
But I have nothing to do with this repulsive business.
No, but you will still have to answer the question. Why did you give Eilert the pistol? And what conclusions will people draw from the fact that you did give to him?
That is true. I did not think of that.
Well, fortunately there is no danger, not so long as I say nothing.
So I am in your power, Judge Bragg. You have me at your beck and call from this time forward.
My dearest Hedda, believe me, I shall not abuse my advantage.
I am in your power nonetheless, subject to your will and your demands. A slave? A slave then? No, I cannot endure the thought of that. Never.
People generally get used to the inevitable.
Perhaps. Well, aren't you getting on, George, eh?
Heaven knows, dear. In any case, it may be the work of months.
Fancy that. Does it seem strange to you, Taya? Here you sit with Tessman, just as you used to sit with Ira Lovelock.
If only I could inspire her husband in the same way.
Well, that will come too, in time.
Yes, do you know, Hedda? I really think I begin to feel something of the sort. What, won't you go sit with Judge Brack again?
Is there nothing I can do to help you?
No, nothing in the world. I trust you to keep Hedda company, my dear Brack?
With the very greatest of pleasure.
Thanks. But I think I will go and lie down for a little while on the sofa.
Yes, do hear, eh?
What is that?
Why, my dearest Hedda, don't play dance music tonight. Just think about Trina, and of Eilert, too.
And about Julia, and of all the rest of them. After this, I will be quiet.
It's not good for her to see us at this distressing work. I'll tell you what, SUNYSFLK. You shall take the empty room at Aunt Julia's, and I will come over in the evening. We can sit and work there, eh?
I hear what you are saying, Tessman. But how am I to get through the evenings out here?
Well, I dare say, Judge Brack would be so kind as to look in now and then, even though I am out.
With all the pleasure in life, Mrs. Tessman. We shall get on capitally together, we two.
Oh, don't flatter yourself, you will, Judge Brack. Now that you are the one cock in the basket.
Oh, now she's playing with those pistols again. Shot herself. Shot herself in the temple. Fancy that!
Good God. People don't do such things.
Wow, just wow. Honestly, that was just, I can't believe it. I never seen or even heard of Hedda Gabler before, but after first impression, I gotta say, I went through a roller coaster of emotions, and I mean that in a good way, but impressive show. And actually, I'm here joined with the one and only Hedda Gabler, aka Isabella Halpin. So, if you don't mind, I'll ask you a few quick questions, and I'll get you going and let you enjoy the spotlight of tonight. First, I want to ask you is just after the show, what's your first impressions, what's your first feelings after coming off that stage?
Probably just like adrenaline, really, because I feel a lot of adrenaline when I'm on stage, and when I get off, I feel very proud of myself and proud of all of my castmates and the crew members, and they're all amazing. So, just feeling proud and happy.
As you should. You put on a show out there. And I gotta say, it's like second nature to you. It's like it just comes to you so easy. I just want to ask, like, when did it really come to you when you decided that you want to do this for college? You know, want to be a show star like you are?
I actually took 2 years doing other things in school. I was doing English and PR and all that kind of stuff, and then I realized that this is really what I want to do. So now I'm pursuing that. So hopefully it goes well.
And it's going perfect so far, and I'm loving it personally as a fan. And this is the last thing I want you to do, or any question I want to ask is, who do you want to shout out? Who do you want to give some love to? Any fans, any crew members, anyone you want to give some love to?
My mom and my dad, because they come to a lot of my shows. It's a very long show, but they've been multiple times now, and they've been so supportive. So I'd like to say thank you to them.
Of course, you can't. You gotta shout out mom and dad always, right? All right, guys. That was the star of this show. That was Isabella Halpin. Thank you so much. So that's a wrap for today. Amazing show. I just want to say shout out to all the crew members that came out here for radio and television, did their things out here tonight. Of course, shout out to the Department of Theater Arts tonight for putting on a show for everyone here tonight. So make sure you like, subscribe, follow to everything SCCRTV. And don't forget, Media Festival coming up May 14th. Make sure you tap in. That's all for tonight. Take care.
My feet are killing me.